Hey, fellow agents, this is Agent Smith, and we're going to be playing King's Quest 2. So, in the last one, we solved a couple of puzzles, I guess, sort of. We met the little girl in the first episode of, oh shit, what was her name? I already forgot her name. Either way, we found her flower basket for her. We also came across an ugly duckling and brought her back to her family. So now, we're heading towards the town, but I went to go ahead a little bit east and found this church. Go ahead and take a look and see if we can go
The
inside.
door appears to be barred from the inside. The church must not be open at this time.
Oh, okay. I guess we'll be going to town then.
The symbol of the common religion has been affixed to the apex of the church's roof. Your association with it forms part of your duty as a monarch. A large brass bell sits atop the church.
Okay. Well, if there's nothing else to do here... Excuse me. Let's see if there's anything behind it. Nope, doesn't look like it. So we'll head back into the town. Or at least head towards the town this time. Out of all the roads, this one is the one that has to be done in a nice, actually animated winding path as we shrink smaller and smaller into the distance.
There is a sizable hole in one of the trees.
Well, let's continue our method of touching and poking
peer
every bush
into
and
the
hole
hole
there.
of
Look
the
at
pine
that.
tree, you see a mallet lying there. You pick it up and take it with you.
There you go. All right, let's try checking out. Can we go to the west? Nope. All right. No, the east looks like it's definitely blocked.
This tree has a
Large knothole. Oh, so
There is nothing in this knothole.
Boo. Should be things in every tree. All right, so we're siphoned. We're siphoning ourselves north. Here we are, town of Kolyma.
The sign reads Kolyma.
Kolyma.
It is likely that this haystack was piled here by farmers from the town. A faded blue sheet has been tightly stretched across it to prevent the straw from blowing away in the wind.
Can I take the sheet? Or find a needle?
Hey!
Or a talking haystack?
What?
What?
Who said that?
I did!
Huh?
I'm down here, in the hay!
Oh,
My name is Hay.
who are you?
My name is,
Yes?
I can't seem to remember.
Well then...
I'll call you
what
Hayface,
Oh, I'm,
a third string
Um,
villain of Batman.
one? Yes?
Can't seem to remember that either.
Well, what are you doing in this haystack?
That's easy. I was looking for,
You can't remember.
no. Sorry.
How long have you been in there?
Let's see. It couldn't be longer than,
Yes?
3, maybe 4 weeks?
Holy crap.
Weeks?
Yep.
Are you the actual haystack?
Pardon me for saying, but you sound as if you have a bit of a cold.
Yes. It's all this hay. It's giving me hay fever.
Hay fever. I'm pretty sure that's not how it works.
The haystack, or rather whoever or whatever is inside it, is no longer responsive to your inquiries.
Can I touch it?
Maybe you should do something to help the occupant first. After all, you don't want to get sneezed on while searching the haystack.
How about we poke it? Poke it with our wooden stick.
There's no need to use that there.
Okay. Well, I'm sure there'll be something we'll figure out, but we'll come back and check that out. I like how Kolyma's logo is the same as the King's Quest logo. Oh, wow. There's a whole town and everything.
You see a man bending over the fountain. He appears to be trying to retrieve something from it.
Madness.
Aha! Got him.
Okay.
A tall statue of a man stands prominently at the entrance of town. It looks to have been placed here quite a number of years ago. The statue bears a plaque which reads, Count Kaldor, ruler and protector of Kolyma. The sign atop the store simply says, A.
What's all this?
You have entered the town of... Two buildings in particular catch your attention: the antique shop and the town library.
Are these just randoms?
The sign reads, Kolyma Library. This horse must have skipped breakfast.
Oh, a few times.
The merchant has a distinct out-of-town appearance and a get-out-of-town aroma.
He looks like this guy happened to have the pumpkin I'm looking for.
A small pumpkin sits in a bowl
Yeah,
nearby.
sure does. All right, let's go talk to this guy.
Greetings, merchant.
Ah, to you, good day. Shh.
Yeah.
A visitor arrived new, no? A sense I possess for these things. Need you have for my wares of great specialty?
I'm pretty sure that's not your voice,
But
buddy.
first, I'm curious. Where did you come by such a pumpkin?
Eyes quite keen, have you? Indeed, a specimen unique it is.
Aw.
Be quiet.
The gift of
Yeah.
speech among plants so rare, yes?
Quite so. Are you planning to sell it?
Sell? Never would I sell such a thing as this.
It'll make me incredibly rich.
I mean, entrusted it was to my care. Watch over it, I
Exactly.
must.
I was gonna say. I
Forget
will if
it.
I can get a hold of
Not
you.
taking you back to that patch. So pipe down.
Pardon?
Mhm.
Ah, of importance I speak not. Trouble to your ears I meant none.
Okay. I'm gonna take your pumpkin,
You
bro.
can't just pick it up while the merchant is watching. You'd never speak to a horse, of course.
Of course, of course.
You consider confronting the merchant about the theft of the pumpkin, but as a stranger in town, you don't want to cause a scene. Perhaps a more subtle approach is in order.
Can I squeeze lemon in his eye? I don't know. Well, we'll get back to that in a minute. Let's go ahead and check out the antique shop and as well as the library and whatever this is. I'm going to have to take a look at that sign over there.
The door is locked. A sign next to it reads, Open from noon till sunset.
Is it
The
not
sun's
noon?
position in the sky indicates that it is currently morning. The owner must not be an early riser.
I guess. What is this?
There appears to be a sign on the door, but you need to get closer to read it.
Okay. Yeah, I guess all these people walking by are just townspeople.
The door is plain and has a mail slot. It also has a sign posted on it. You read it.
The family of the deceased wishes to thank all who have expressed their condolences over the passing of their loved one. Frederick enjoyed life and literature and had an ever-present, if sometimes wicked, sense of humor. May his soul be at peace.
You also notice something sticking out from under the door.
I apparently did not read fast enough. Let me get the
The
rest
door
of
is
that.
plain and
Yep. May his soul be at peace in the realm of the dead, and may its Lord judge him worthy of eternal happiness.
you all
Okay. Let's see what's under the
can't
door.
quite get your fingers on whatever is visible under the door.
Do I have anything that could get to it? Hack the door.
Making sure that no one is watching,
Hey, it worked.
you slide your thin blade under the door and draw out what appears to be a letter.
I didn't expect that to work.
It is a letter addressed to the resident of the town. You open the letter and read it.
Because I'm a nosy
Dear
bastard.
applicant, please find enclosed the library membership card to which you are now entitled. The 5-year application process has concluded, and we are pleased to inform you that your status as a member of the town library is confirmed. Welcome
Sweet.
to an exclusive
That's all I
group
need
of
to get in now.
patrons. Yours sincerely, Town Librarian. P.S. Please sign your name on the card to ensure validation.
Well, I got a pin.
Nothing happens. Nothing.
Probably can't use it because I gotta sign my name on it, but we'll see if we can. Into the library.
The town library of Kolyma is not much more than a room packed full of books. You would imagine there to be quite a lot of interesting reading to be done here, if only you had the time to do it.
Mm-hmm.
A rather plump and stern-looking woman is seated behind the desk. Every so often, she glances away and appears to lose her train of thought. The monotony of being a librarian must be getting to her.
Yes.
Perhaps you should leave locating books to the librarian.
Let's talk to her. So many people to discuss things with in this town.
May I help you?
Yes, I was hoping to enrich my knowledge of this fair land by way of perusing your historical texts.
My, that was well put.
That's what I was about to say.
No.
Not terribly effective, though.
Pardon me, perhaps I was not clear?
You were.
Then may I?
No.
Why?
Why can't I?
You are not a member.
Well then, can I become a member?
No.
Why can I
have
not
a
become
card,
a
though.
member?
We already have far too many members. It's difficult to keep track of everything.
How many members are there?
2.
Are you one of them?
If I may inquire, who are your 2 members?
You may not. Neither the Count of Kolyma nor the elderly gentleman who lives next door would approve of my divulging that information to you.
Thanks.
Thank you anyway. You mentioned the Count of Kolyma is a member of this library.
She did not. But
Yes.
Have you seen him recently?
The librarian looks at you strangely.
No.
Is there any way I might meet the Count?
Yes.
How?
Huh.
Die.
Oh, dang.
I would have to die to meet the Count?
Depends.
On what?
Your importance.
And if I am important?
Then you might be fortunate enough to be buried on his estate.
Oh, he's dead, okay.
Who is buried on the Count's estate?
Counts.
Aha. Past Counts, of course. Anyone else?
Yes.
Who?
Him.
Pardon?
The
Do you mean
current
the Count
Count.
is dead?
The librarian decides to avoid your gaze and seems disinclined to speak further with you on the subject.
Hmm.
The librarian seems disinclined.
Okay, well, I happen to have a library card. I don't know if it'll count because it's not signed, but...
Will you accept this?
No.
Why not?
It has not been signed.
Ugh. Can I use your pen?
What are you doing?
Signing
I
my
was just-
card.
Don't.
Oh, jeez, lady. All right, let's see if I can...
What are you doing?
I was just...
Don't.
You would not know where to start. You would.
trying to
You're-
see if there's a way I can
You have
mess
no
with it.
desire to stop the clock. You think the librarian would not approve if you were to be using her ladder. Not a good idea. Doing so could result in any number of consequences, all of them bad.
What if I just punch her out for a minute? Can I give her some nice earrings?
The librarian has.
What about... Let me check some other things I have.
It is a. The librarian. The librarian. The librarian. You cannot be serious. Even if you are so inclined, there are laws against homicide in this land.
Hey, whatever, man. I tried.
The librarian. The librarian. That would do. The librarian. The librarian. The librarian.
Well, I tried everything I have, and it doesn't seem to be anything. So I gotta figure out how to get this signed. Otherwise, there's no way I'm gonna be able to move forward.
There is a small assemblage of farmers having a discussion nearby. The farmers are deep in conversation. You think it best not to interrupt them with idle chit-chat. As refreshing as this fountain looks, you really don't want to drink water that the merchant has been fishing around in with his bare hands.
Dang, we're just gonna talk shit about this merchant. They don't even know him. Let's go take a look at the rest of the town, apparently.
Continues to the east away, but you are not interested in what lies in that direction.
Okay, so I don't need to go east, at least yet, anyway. See if there's stuff up north.
The town continues to the north away, but you are not interested in what lies in that direction.
Let's see. Well, let me try something. If he's fishing around in the fountain, he's probably cheap as fuck. So let's go ahead and throw these pointless coins of Cool's Gold in here and see if this can trick him just enough so we can get that pumpkin. I think it is.
The
It looks
fool's
like it
gold
is.
again shines the instant the coins leave your hand.
Of course they do. So when you touch them, they don't do anything. We'll get that and get the hell out of here and take this to a baby.
3
So I bet
coins
that'll get him.
in the fountain.
What? Let me see.
Mm-hmm. And I am out of here. All right, let's take this back to its mother. Here we are back at the pumpkin patch. And I have your child. There you go.
My baby!
Oh, so cute.
Thank you.
Graham.
Thank you, Graham. Here, take this. Maybe this useless trinket of Haggadis will be of some use to you. Serves you right for not enabling me to protect my kids.
All right.
The pumpkin hands you a gold brooch with a beautiful blue sapphire.
Sweet. I don't know what the purpose of all this jewelry we're getting is, but at least we got another nice
The brooch
piece.
has an enormous sapphire encircled by 2 rows of glittering diamonds.
Either way, we've done a bit of searching. We've searched out the town. We figured out where that's located and found some stuff there. So I think we've got ourselves a good amount. I'll go talk to us real quick to her before we head on.
Is there
at all?
anything more I can do for you?
Yeah.
Thirsty, Mama. Now that you mention it, my baby is feeling a bit poorly. After all, living in a bowl ain't too good for your health, you know.
That's true.
No, I did not know that. What would make your baby feel better?
Fresh water, naturally.
Of course.
Not too sweet, though. In fact, the more bitter, the better. My children are very particular about what they drink.
I will see what I can do. So, you want bitter water?
That's right. So don't you go putting sugar in it.
Why would I do that?
So,
That's right.
Okay. Well, either way, we'll figure out where we can find some bitter water in the next one. I hope you guys have been enjoying these, and if you are, give it a thumbs up, forget to comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Get this child some bitter water, and maybe figure out what else we can do in the town. We got to figure out how to get our library card signed. We got to get us a bit of water, and continue to just explore, figure out what happened to the Count, for instance. Either way, like I said, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Hey fellow agents, don't forget to like and subscribe by clicking the button in the center of the screen. You can also find the last video by clicking the button to the left, and you can take a look at some of the other stuff I've done by clicking the button to the right. Hope you enjoyed the video, and have a good day.